T Robot, formerly known as Tech Capital Resources Sdn Bhd, was actually established since 2015. We started with robotics and automation, and a few years we are serving SMEs especially, including micro SMEs. You are talking about logistics sectors, FMBs, and others lah, like oil and gas, even agriculture. Since 2022, after industrial forward policy been established, then we are moving forward IoT, then IIoT, then we are coming towards AI now. Okay, since we are serving the SMEs sectors, we are talking about I4.0 now because AI is related to I4.0, Industry 4.0. In Malaysia, we call it Industry Forward Policies. So, AI is part of the pillars for I4.0. So, before this, the conventional way, if you're talking about robotics, it's all autonomous without IoT, without IIoT, without AI. But somehow with the I4.0 application, you can see that a linear robotic system, most of the machinery that we used to call automation system, with the application of I4.0 pillars, it became a robotic system. I can see macam ni. A linear system is supposed to pick and place certain item, but if you put IoT part on that particular system, it becomes a real-time monitoring system. Yeah? And the main point is actually the technologies now with AI application. Previously it was very expensive. You have to use a vision computer to do analysis, but now simple camera will do. It's just your algorithm on the software part. It's affordable, it's meant for everybody to use. On the policy part, there's no obligation to implement cybersecurity. For example, cybersecurity part. For example, you are getting for the moment, if you are getting any grant from the government, you can upgrade your factory to IoT, to automation, to robotics, or even AI, with or without cybersecurity. But if you ask me, there's a concern because since later on data will be, everybody are using digital data, right? So there must be a barrier or a fence that protect yourself from any kind of unnecessary issue lah, data leakage ke, everything lah. So it's been a concern to us. If you ask me, I would say that the policy makers should implement fully on the cybersecurity part. But we are talking about we are collaborating with Cybersecurity Malaysia as well to do some of for example, we wanted to integrate our solution. It's already been done actually. A certain part of our solution that have a cybersecurity element inside, but it's still an option to the SMEs. You can have it or you don't need to have it. It's up to you. If you to ask me for the SMEs lah, on the factory part, I was hoping that more AI will be implemented in the most solution. It's just that most of the SMEs, like I said before, they do not know which part to be IoTized or AI or to robotize. So I'm expecting within these 5 years, there's a lot of AI application being implemented in the SMEs. Predictive analysis, predictive maintenance, computer vision. I think these three main points will be mostly developed by the locals and being used and utilized by the local market. We are working out with, for example, cybersecurity. They are developing some sort of a digital trust. Digital trust. Just for the sake of, how would you trust? You are sharing your data. So how far can you share your data, or in which part your data can be shared? So Cybersecurity Malaysia is doing this for the sake of to be implemented in Malaysia. AI is only part of the emerging technology we're talking now. Today we're talking about AI. Future maybe better than AI. We are talking about emerging technologies, right? Technology are developing like our handphone, laptop lah. They do not wait us. They already been developed and been utilized by everybody. How do we put a boundary or even a how do we utilize this AI lah, for example, in ethics, or how do we define it? So the other country are doing it, but still Malaysia, I think is also be, for example, you are as a student, you use your ChatGPT to make your thesis, right? It's a common issue. That is more, if the lecturer have other counterpart of software to check ChatGPT, okay lah. But what about ethics itself? Ethics, the human itself. Do you know this is not right? Do you know that you're using ChatGPT? I mean, you can certain part you can use lah, kan? But at the end, if you rely more on the AI part to do the thinking, so what happened to you as a human? I mean, if you ask me, that's also a concern lah. Where do we put our boundaries? Where do we put our self? And we know technology is there. Yes, we can use technology, but how far? I mean, how, in which part? What's the boundary?